So welcome to the Two of Wands. Whew. So let's look at this image and just kind of get a feel for this. If we think of the tarot as a mirror for ourselves, I want you to look at this guy as a mirror for a part of you. So we see he's got a bright red hat on, okay? The head represents our mind. Red is passion, so passionate mind. The mind is heated in this energy. What's he holding? The entire world. So very much, if you are seeing this in a negative light, you could call it greed, or you could just say he's not afraid to dream big. Now we have two. We're working with the number two here, which is balance and polarity and also intimacy. So I think of intimacy because it's like coupling with the number two, and you're seeing yourself in someone else. You're seeing yourself mirrored back to you by the power of the number two. It's reflection. So here we're seeing ourselves reflected back to us through our ambition, through our goals, and through our kind of like erotic energy, what we desire, what we achieve and really go for. So it's interesting that here in the front where he has the world and he's ready to go with this one and he's looking ahead, he has kind of forgotten, or he's not paying as much attention to the one behind him. So this is like the balancing factor that we need to be aware of. Oftentimes when we get into our eros and our desire, we will just get so extreme. We just go so extreme with it. We forget how to balance, and we can burn things down. We can burn out. So the two can be really useful to help us think of balance. I know like a lot of couples will kind of burn out their erotic energy because they're not balancing out with social life or friends outside of the relationship. I know I used to date a guy, and he said that he was more attracted to me after I hung out with my girlfriends because it really does like put that balance back into it. And another example is like with my tarot business, I can get so one-track minded with the ambition of it, but tarot school is what keeps me balanced. I'm also in tarot school right now with Susie Chang, and sometimes I'll leave that on the back burner and I'm all up in here. It's like then when I remember to lean back and have fun with the classes and do the assignments, I get more balanced. So yeah. So what are you choosing to put your erotic energy and your ambition into? Because twos are also about choice, and it looks like he has chosen whatever this wand represents. So what's that for you? What are you going to go big with? Because again, we're holding the world here. So that choice that we're making has to do with, we really want to go big in this area. We just have to remember to balance it with something else. So your prompt this week is, where do you need to let yourself be more greedy? Because again, we're dealing with the whole world here. So where do you need to give permission to be a little bit more greedy, a little bit more ambitious? And where do you need to find balance? So how are you balancing your ambition? What's the counterpart to it? Yeah, so there you go. Two of Wands. Have a good week.